I'm going to show you a way to do the basket weave stitch to make it look 3D. I love using this method. I've used it on a couple patterns and it just turns out so pretty every time. So you're going to want to use a small needle. So I've got a size 10 embroidery needle and only 2 strands of embroidery thread. I'm essentially just making a satin stitch in just this little strip right here. So I'm going to use my satin stitching to fill this small section, and then once this section is filled in, I'm going to skip a small section and do that again for another strip until I have 3 of them. So I'll go ahead and do that now, and then I'll meet you at the next step. Now that I've got my 3, I'm going to come at the middle part of the bottom of the circle and I'm going to weave through those base stitches I just made. So I'm going over the first one, under the second one, over the last one. And I'm going to repeat that pattern for the entirety of this small section. I'm going to make them about as large as I did for the base sections as well. The next section I'm going to start right next to the last one I made, but this time I'm going to do the opposite weaving method as I did last time. The first guideline I'm going underneath, the second I'm going over top, and the last one I'm going underneath. And I'll repeat that for this entire little section, just like this. Now on the other side of that middle line that I created, I've just done the same thing that I did on the right side. So essentially the most important part to remember is for each section of the weave to do an opposite weave of the last section that you made. And that's what'll give you the basket weave effect. I forgot to mention this, but I'm also using a variegated embroidery thread, which also gives it such a pretty end result, making it look even more realistic. I think it's just really fun. But you'll have to let me know if you try out this embroidery stitch on a pattern or something you're working on. I'd love to see it. As always, please like and subscribe so I can continue making this content for you guys. And thank you so much for being here. I'll see you again next time.